probably the best thing for us right now is to take out that Norwegian army. I don't want him to be able to make an attempt to capture that settlement back. So we're going to use William Wallace to do that right now. And we're gonna take him out. Allow army to be controlled by the AI. Yeah, just for the one time we'll allow that to happen. We've got William Wallace. It's important that he survives. So we're always going to make sure we control William Wallace. He's a too important general to die. Probably the best general that I have. He's like a 7-star general. Again, Pike in the front. They're one rabble in the second rank. Two, got the Highlanders for the third rank. Nobles for the fourth rank. Keep archers out of group. Loose formation or long formation, line formation, and again want to keep Wallace safe. Keep him out of the group. So that unit took a lot of damage. That unit of Highland nobles, they're down to 20. I think they had to fight on the right side of that hill by themselves, which is why they're so low in number. Start a battle here. So because we're letting the enemy control that army, you can tell them to attack a certain area, aggressive stance. So where is he? He is over here. Tell him to move over there aggressively. He will charge over there really fast. He's got cavalry, he's got pike, he's got Highlanders. So that's a really powerful army. Don't want him to waste anyone or waste any troops. So Samite Axemen, Norse Swordsmen, Dismounted Huscarls. So something really good about the Norwegian army and the Norwegian faction, they have really good infantry. Very powerful axemen, very powerful raiders. I think these guys are fairly cheap to produce as well. The good thing about our army, we get kilts. That's the best thing about the Scottish army. Infantry is pretty bad. To be brutally honest, the pike are not bad. They're cheap, but they're not that effective versus the infantry. The Highlanders are good, but it's really the war paint and the axes. They're the best part of the army for Scotland. War paint and kilts rather. Got the archers there firing. I'll go for the general. It's got some good shots in there. I think I'm gonna get some siren shots. Pull back the archers. So got a lot of good shots in there with the archer right there. We're gonna keep the hill advantage. Use the pike. Shit. Send in the rabble. Send in some Highlanders as well, for good measure. Put in the north, put in the Highland nobles as well. And we're gonna shoot in some flaming arrows. So that's a win for us. That's the enemy routing right there. So we're going to continue the battle. Tell these guys to attack with the cavalry. Take the pike out of pike mode. And we're just going to reduce the enemy to 0. If we can kill enough of these guys, they'll just disband off the field. Hopefully the cavalry are getting involved, and they are. So we're going to triple speed this. We want to gain a big victory on the enemy right there. Reduce all the Norwegian units to 0, and then we can pretty much say the Mull is going to be a safe island. And it's going to absolute carnage on the Norwegian army. And they've got caught right there, they'll be fighting to the death. So that's total annihilation. Clear victory. Got some prisoners right there, didn't lose too many troops. So Norway is not going to be able to pay the ransom. So that was just annihilation right there. We're going to do the same again, I think, on Skye. We're going to put our best troops amongst William Wallace. And then we're going to cross the water. So what do we want? We want to put in more Highlanders. Cross the water. I think I'm going to cross the water and just automatically disembark, because that's like one ship. I know that Norway has a lot of longboats. We've kept some troops in Mull. We can easily get those troops again, come back for those guys. Not enough space for everyone on the ship. So we've got William Wallace, he's going to capture Skye. And then I think there's like one or two cities left on the two islands right there. And it should be game over for Norway. Someone just assassinated one of my merchants. That was that guy right there. Mission success. Oh yes, we've got more ships. So we've got some ships right there, the Scottish Navy. We are going to pull these guys round, join up with the other Scottish Navy, and then we're going to bring those guys over to here, I think. We'll take out that Norwegian longboat fleet. They're blockading Inverness. We've got another one right there. We've got, how long can they last out? They can last out for 9 turns. So they've got enough troops here to last out a long time. We've got troops in Wick to transfer over if we do lose Kirkwall. Don't have enough money to build anything else. We've got a guy here, we could use him for something. So let's push him forward. Now he's going to come over here. We're going to pull troops from Mull over here as well. Pull the ship back. That's going to be the secondary force. They're going to land over here. And again, just end turn. Nothing we can do.
A new discovery that could change the course of warfare. Gunpowder. This dark powder may look innocent enough, but when brought to spark, it explodes with a force that is unmatched. This terrible weapon will make armor obsolete and render castle walls near useless. It would be wise to be the first to master its use in war.
Someone's developed gunpowder. This is really helpful for us. Gunpowder was just, you could build cannons. It would really help take out city walls. I mean, for example, up here, Kirkwall, these guys can last out for 8 turns. Gunpowder, better than catapults. You can take out multiple walls, take out a massive castle's walls. It's really helpful. Not as helpful as in like Empire Total War or Napoleon, where you actually had artillery that was helpful versus infantry, but it's good for taking out walls in a castle siege. So you've got a new mission here, Barons Alliance. Obviously England, very powerful, but the Barons are revolting basically. So we're going to make friends with the Barons. We'll be rewarded with some units there. There's some towns down here. It's English town. Put one down here. Okay, we'll check out our navy. Navy's going to attack that fleet right there. Got the victory right there. We're going to attack again up here. We're going to pull Wallace round. And we're going to attack Skye. Got our other army here. He's going to come round, pull back the fleet. They're going to land over here. So I actually landed here, but I couldn't actually get round right there. Some sort of issue in the glitch. I had to put him back on the ship. And obviously Castletown, that's the other city that we need to capture. But it's going to be a while before we can actually have enough troops to capture this. Check out Kirkwall. Kirkwall, 8 turns left. So we're going to end turn. I could probably actually move men across to Kirkwall, but obviously I want to really fight in a siege battle and not a battlefield, because I can bottleneck his troops in the siege. So it's about 1-to-1 ratio right there. With the legendary Angus Fennis, he's in control of the Kirkwall defenders. Hopefully we can last out in the siege. It's only it's not a castle, it's a town, so we're going to have slightly less on the defence. So we're going to have to decide whether we want to defend the walls or defend the square. I think we're going to probably defend the walls, because we do have the archers that we can use. And that's what we're going to do, I think. Okay, let's just get everyone down here. 2 archers on the walls on either side. Here. Archers, more archers. Highlanders. 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 Put the pike down here in case they break through with the battering ram. Highlanders. Highlanders. And the Highlanders better there. Get these guys to back up the archers right there. Put the pike. I think they're going to break through here. So we're going to keep a large number of pike at the bottom here. Keep the cavalry here as well. We might actually put the pike over here. What are these guys? Are they the raiders? They're raiders, right? We're going to put in the 2 units of spear militia. Put the pike, keep the pike down here in case they break through. Oh shit, there's more over there as well. Okay, we're gonna start a battle. Got the archers firing on the battering ram. So you've got the legendary Angus Fennis, he's in control of the army. We're going to try and take out some of these assets if we can. We're going to try and get the attack from both sides right here. So they're going to break through here, it looks like. See if you can take out that tower right there. So obviously he's going to capture that area right there. Don't think I've got enough troops here to defend this whole area. We're going to pull over the Highlanders right there. They're going to defend the archers. Still be getting attacked from both sides right there. They're actually wavering. Just the fact they're attacking the walls and they're getting attacked from both sides, and obviously the flames as well, will not be helping them. So we're going to go for a trick using the pike. We're just going to bottleneck them, attack from all sides. And being outflanked as well, they're going to be really scared by that. And they're going to get the boiling oil as well. So we've got the pike militia, the heavy pike. It's those guys right there. And they're actually routing already. So left side in to attack the dismounted Huskarls. And they're going to rout as well. Just the numbers of our troops all surrounding them and the flames. So let's get these guys to fire it well now. And it should be a win right in the centre right there. And these guys right, and actually broken those units there. I'm going to pull forward the cavalry, see if we can right these units. So the outflank might actually right these units right here. So there's the enemy general routed, or killed rather. And that's going to be a massive morale shock on the enemy. So we're going to pull back our troops. They'll probably reform, try and come back again. The male knights are right here as well. And that's the dismounted Huskarls routing. That's all the enemy routing, just the combination of being outflanked in the centre, being flamed, and the general dying. So we're going to do this. We're going to send out the cavalry, get the outflank. And these guys are already routing. Not going to risk Angus Fennis, I don't think. There's still a lot of Viking raiders out there. Still a lot of damage can get done to my troops or cavalry if I charge them out. So we're just going to send out the cavalry, rout these guys off the field, and then that'll be game over. We're going to stop the archers from firing right now. We're going to send out Angus Fennis. I think it's probably quite safe now. So that's Angus Fennis coming out. We'll triple speed it as well. Angus Fennis attack the Viking raiders. We'll continue the battle just to get as many kills as we can, as always. It's always a good tip. Always finish your campaign battles. So we'll let this run in triple speed. There's Angus Fennis right there. Angus Fennis has been one of my better commanders. Probably William Wallace is probably number one. Then most likely going to be Angus Fennis. I'll keep it on triple speed. Almost finished defeating the enemy. He's got a couple of stragglers. On that one, and there's one over here. Still needs to go down. Double click if I can. So it's got the Scottish border horses, or the border horse. They're actually pretty good. They're fairly fast. Not too good in prolonged combat versus armoured infantry or better armoured cavalry, but useful for flank attacks, rear attacks, chasing down enemy archers, harassing the enemy, skirmishing jobs. So that's the end of the battle there. That's a good victory for our side. Heroic victory. We've actually been able to kill a lot of enemies, didn't lose too many men, and we defended Kirkwall. So that's basically the enemy annihilated on Kirkwall. So that was the last main threat to us in the north. We've only really got Skye, who I'll be attacking next probably. I think there's probably Stornoway over here and another one over here. So that's basically Norway wiped out. They have a massive city here, Castle Town. That's going to take some capturing. I'd probably capture some more cities down here first and then capture Castletown, because one of these cities that everyone wants. The Welsh want it, the Irish want it, the English want it as well. So it's quite a hard city to capture and defend. So I've taken out all of Norway in the north. Kirkwall and Wick have a lot of men. They'll be getting redeployed. I'm going to take out Skye and the other two settlements. So obviously William Wallace is right here. He's got a lot of Highlanders, a lot of pike. He's my best general and he has the best army with him. Getting more money now. Defended Kirkwall. I actually opened up the Inverness port and defended the port over here. So we're now back in the green and we can start building up our resources again. There's another Norwegian navy right there.